everybody and welcome! For those of you who know me, welcome back, and for those of you who don't, I'm Pia and I'm your host for all things luxe. We are in Paris for a couple of days, just a brief touchdown for Paris Fashion Week, Haute Couture. I am so incredibly excited to be here. Before I'm able to tell you a little bit more about what's taking place, I have a photo shoot to get myself to. We are shooting a very colorful special something for Isabelle Langlois, who's just released her Mediterranean-inspired, very colorful and, as per usual, quite exquisite jewelry collection. So I need to get myself ready because I am having a frost yourselves type of moment very soon. I'll only have the pieces with me during the actual shoot. I cannot show them to you right now. However, I will insert pictures around here so you have a little idea of what's coming in that shoot. Her eponymous brand is turning 31 years old this year, and it is one that I am particularly fond of because of all of the femininity symbols that it carries and represents. The first piece I picked for this photo shoot will be this bracelet in here. It's a beautiful, very feminine, very colorful take on your classic tennis bracelet, which has a little bit of extra movement thanks to obviously the color gemstones, but also the different sizes playing with each other between the gems. The deep hues in this bracelet make it a standout piece that, in my opinion, can be worn as a daily jewelry type of accessory, but also, why not, to add a little bit of extra sparkle on those nighttime outfits as well. I will also be shooting two different pieces from the Été en Méditerranée, which is the Mediterranean-inspired collection, this ring and this earrings, which evoke the beauty of the big blue, the Mediterranean Sea, that the regulars on this channel will know I'm a big fan of. How beautiful are the pink sapphires and the blue topazes. When I was working for this selection, I was honestly breathtaking, and I know that you will be too. I'll also be shooting the ring that stole my heart from the very well-named Emotion collection, this one right here, complete with different type of topazes as well as sapphires amongst other stones. A couple other pieces evoking a festive mood and movement, such as the Adash ring, will be present at this photo shoot. I could stay here and talk to you about the pieces for hours, but they say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. So imagine a video. Hope you enjoyed that little sneak peek, and now I'm gonna get myself to the inauguration of a pop-up restaurant. What's interesting about this pop-up restaurant is that it's inspired actually in a Rosé wine. As cliche as I am, one of my drinks of preference during summertime. Roseblood is actually a cuvée that's been imagined by Carla Bruni, who's amongst the owners of the chateau where it is produced. A floral and elegant cuvée, two terms that embody its creator, I would say. So even if today's the inauguration and we have no clue really how it will look, I am guessing we are in for continuing on this very ladylike feminine experience.
Here we are back!
Double trouble again! Little something I didn't tell you is that I am mainly in Paris because we are, well, Laure is Loch. Okay, something else I didn't tell you is that we are in Paris because it's the first ever Paris Fashion Week Haute Couture exhibition for Maison Laurette. And I'm here with Laure herself, the founder and owner. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Pia?
I am good, thank you. I'm so excited to be here for this. And it's going to take place tomorrow. However, we're giving you a little insight on the showroom preparations today. And she said there's a really nice Eiffel Tower view from it. So I thought I might as well bring you guys so you get to see it as a little avant-premiere before we've got all the journalists coming tomorrow, because she's going to have every big magazine you can think of is going to be there tomorrow, and it's going to be so exciting for her brand, and we are so much looking forward to seeing, and by we I mean us, the people in the press, looking forward to seeing her new haute couture collection, right? This is so exciting. I had a little sneak peek when I went to pick up my hats, so the ones that you saw on the Cannes blog. Okay, so little outfit of the evening. I got this dress last year when, I think it was during last Paris Haute Couture week. I also had an event. It was a really, really hot day, just like today. And I had to head to the photoshoot party, but I think for some reason I had to change last minute. I don't quite remember what happened, but probably that's on last year's vlog of Paris Fashion Week. And ended up getting this dress done while I was actually buying stuff for some personal styling clients. So long story short, dress of the day, it's just a short dress, a little bit of satin silk. We've got a pair of orange denim sandals, and that's about it. There's not really much clothes happening. Oh yeah, I've got my handbag, let me show you. So handbag of the night, surprise, I'm carrying the Hermès Cadillac because she's coming with me every day these days. And that's about it for the outfit. I've got a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, which I know you girls always like to know because, you know, I love my nudes and pinky nudes and all that jazz. So we are currently at the location where the Haute Couture Paris Fashion Week presentation will take place tomorrow. So we did see their first ever Paris Fashion Week show take place last February. It's a beautiful location. Let me show it to you because the place shall speak by itself. How much prettier than this does it get? And if it didn't, let's have a little look at the exterior. I mean, oh my goodness, this place lit up at night. Right over La Rue de Rivoli, we've got the Eiffel Tower in there that at night it will be sparkling tomorrow night. It's just an absolutely gorgeous evening, just a little bit hot, but we love it like this because it means summer is here finally. And then look at all of this intrinsic details that tomorrow during the presentation I won't be able to show you. We've got obviously the little heads in here, gorgeous mirror, the beautiful woodwork in the ceiling. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I am looking so much forward to this show tomorrow.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore.
The minute the sound comes out, I love putting on this shade by Tom Ford. It was a gift from the brand last year, and if it's still available, I'll link it down below for you. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Last night ended a little bit on a late note, and so we need to debrief this morning. I am heading very, very soon to the Maison Laurette Haute Couture presentation. However, before we head there, I wanted to do a little bit of a debrief of what went down yesterday night. You might have seen me take you to the inauguration of a new pop-up restaurant right in the heart of Paris at a beautiful corner in Boulevard Saint-Germain called Les Jardins Estoublon. Now, to put you a little bit in context, Château Estoublon is a beautiful castle property down in the south at Provence, where you can actually stay at, rent the place for parties and private events, and they produce their own olive oil as well as wine. The pop-up will be opened until October this year, and it's an ephemeral restaurant adorned around the essence of the drink of choice during summertime, Rosé, or in this case, Roseblood, which is the Rosé wine produced at the chateau I was just telling you about. Regarding the menu, they have an exquisite Mediterranean proposal from which everything will be cooked exclusively using the monovarietal type of olive oil that they produce at the same property in Provence. One of my personal favorites, the olive oil based chocolate mousse. That, next to a chilled glass of rosé in the summer, chef's kiss. Just like at the chateau, where they actually have a quite large boutique, I think it's about 200 square meters. In the pop-up restaurant here in the heart of Paris, what they've done is a little boutique, a little bit smaller, but just as grandiose, with a beautiful array of olive oil and wines as well. This restaurant announces to be the pop-up of rosé dreams for us to refresh ourselves on this very hot upcoming Parisian summer. I wanted to show you as well the hat I will be wearing for today's Paris Fashion Week event. I absolutely adore it. I've got the Ralph Lauren shoes that I got for Ascot last year that match it to perfection color-wise, and those are the shoes I'll be putting on the outfit later. So this is the hat I'm going to be wearing. It is a beautiful piece that will keep the sun rays at bay because it's almost 30 degrees here in Paris. I think what we're feeling is even more. So this is the look I'm going for today. As an ambassador of Maison Laurette, I will be wearing one of my favorite pieces. Those of you who have seen the Cannes blog might have caught me wearing it already. This is one of my absolute favorite pieces that they've done for me, and I am so incredibly excited to be wearing it again. Now, without any further ado, let's put on the belt, put on the shoes and head to the Haute Couture exhibition of the hats by Maison Laurette on this Paris Fashion Week together. Not the best lighting, but quickly before heading to the presentation, little outfit of the day. So I've got my Kelly bag. As you might have guessed by now, it's been attached to my shoulder ever since I got her. Same as this hat, more or less. Ralph Lauren little kitten heels it. I don't know if you're able to see from there. And then I've got my Uruguay dress by Sir. That is it. Let's head to the presentation together. So this will be a little bit of a more wintry version of the hat I'm wearing today, and we've got lovely Alina here with me wearing the one in wool felt, and she's got a little buckle on the side which I'm quite fond of, and you might remember it from about, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago in that fashion show that Maison Laurette did, where they presented something in a similar buckle style, but now updated for this Haute Couture season with obviously the little golden buckle. Really, really lovely one. I'll see you again later, probably tomorrow, so we can debrief all of the looks that we saw here today. Also, here's a little baby that we have here today. This is the Olympics on the making. Just little golden hour in Paris right here, but I thought I'd show you. We've got my little hat in here because obviously it's not the time for the hat anymore, but the event is over, unfortunately, and we're gonna go home to a little bit of champagne and a little bit of getting away of all the pre-Olympics and Fashion Week ending madness. But I thought I'd share with you all the beautiful Parisian architecture. We've got Madeleine right there. That's been, I think they've been cleaning it for what? Is it 5 years? I feel like
right.
They've been cleaning it forever,
Yeah,
but now
finally.
it's all clean and it's so hard to recognize it. I feel like she's just been washed, hasn't she? So beautiful. Oh my goodness. And just like that, I'm back home. Let me get cozied up because we need a debrief about what went on yesterday in Paris Fashion Week. Oh my goodness, you guys, this Paris Haute Couture week has been one of my absolute favorite ones to date. As a member of the press / content creator, this is one of the most exciting ones to attend so far. I am so incredibly grateful to be able to witness some of these launches up close and to share them with you as well. Since Maison Laurette is one of those brands that's an expert in the haute couture field, this was a particularly highly awaited presentation. So picture this, pure Parisian elegance, right in the heart of the city at the Rue de Rivoli. We had the Eiffel view, we had the Louvre, la Place de la Concorde. You could see everything from the place they were doing at. So not only the location was magical, but also obviously what was presented. The venue was buzzing with the press, style icons, and fashion enthusiasts all together, all there to witness the latest creations from the brand that I honestly consider to be the greatest contemporary millinery designer. Trust me, the energy was electric. There was a beautiful Parisian atmosphere brought to us not only by the obvious architecture and decoration in there, but also a live violinist performance accompanied by a caviar and champagne tasting. As I entered the room, the first hat that caught my eye was this incredible piece that looked like it was plucked straight out of a dream. Imagine a delicate garden with flowers that seemed to bloom out of the model's hair. The craftsmanship was absolute perfection. Every petal was hand-sewn with the most exquisite sort of edgy rock vibe to it, which if you're a regular on this channel, you'll know I'm partial to a little bit of a rock and roll vibe. And chic and elegant, of course. Every detail on this hat was meticulously placed and oh my goodness, it was such a delight to watch, honestly. Another piece that really caught my eye and I think that quite stole the show during the presentation was this other piece right here. It combined modernity and classic elegance in the most unexpected way. The hardened lace on it, or guipure as it's called, created the most beautiful, subtle, sort of translucent effect on the wearer with a little bit of a chiaroscuro game going on. It also created this sort of ethereal halo effect around the wearer, which I really appreciated. And I guess that's what I love about haute couture. It's not just about clothes and accessories, it's about creativity, imagination, and just making really bold statements with fashion. Every hat told a unique story. Some were inspired in nature, others with architecture, and a few had a little bit of a vintage golden era cinematic touch to them. I also saw the winter version of my beloved Audrey Hepburn inspired hat that you guys saw me wear yesterday. You can bet that come autumn, I'll be ordering this one in deep hues of blue and green wool. And maybe why not burgundy too? The attention to detail was just phenomenal, and honestly seeing these masterpieces up close made me appreciate even more the sheer talent and dedication of the artisans behind them. So whether you're a die-hard fashionista or just someone that loves beautiful things, I will leave them linked down below so you can check out their website and their current collection as well. Alright you guys, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're not done, I'll leave you 2 more in here so you can binge a little bit more. See you on the next one. Bye!